This video is going to show you how to use the review feature of Microsoft Word to receive feedback from the writing support specialist. I am going to show you what a paper looks like when I receive it, and then I am also going to show you what a paper looks like when I send it back to a student. Using review is very helpful because it's a way for me to make suggestions and add comments to your paper without making changes that are difficult to see. So here we go. We're going to go to my downloads folder, and this is what I would normally receive from a student from an email, maybe just asking me to double check their paper and giving me specific things they want me to look for. So once I'm done with that, let's say I work my magic and I spend some time writing feedback on it, I will send you an email back with your paper. I usually change the name of the document with ASC feedback, and I just do this for myself. But also it's a way for you to know which paper you're looking at. So I'm going to click here. And this is the craziness that you will see on your paper, but don't worry, it's not as bad as it looks. So we are going to go to review, and this is the feature that we are discussing. So click on review. The first thing you're going to see is track changes is on. So right now it's yellow and it's on. The reason why I had it on was because I was the one making changes and suggestions on your paper, but I am going to turn it off now. So if I am a student that is making changes to my own paper, I do not need to track these changes because I know what changes I want to make on my paper. So just make sure track changes is off, and you know it's off because it blends in with this toolbar. The next thing you want to do is you want to click here and just make sure that you show markup. I would recommend you to choose Final Show Markup, but if you have a different version of Windows, just make sure it says Show Markup. If you click on Original, it's going to look like there are no changes, and if you look on Final, there's all the changes. So once you turn off track changes and you're seeing all the markup, now you can get started editing your paper. So I'm just going to go back home because there are all the tools that I need. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger and just make sure you see your comments. Okay, so using review, there's two ways that you can receive feedback. The first one is going to be comments, and these are these bubbles right here that are called comment. When you click on these bubbles, it highlights parts of the paper that I'm commenting about. So here they are. And let's look at one. I wrote a comment that this doesn't need to be bold. So if you're done with the comment, you can right click and delete it, and maybe you want to make that change, so you go ahead and make that change. This one says you need to indent all new paragraphs using the tab key on your keyboard. Okay, go ahead, right click because we read it, we're deleting it, and it looks like the person formatted this for me, so I will right click on it and accept the format change. So just make sure you go through all of your comments and you read them carefully before you delete them. The next thing I want to show you is going to be suggestions. And suggestions are going to appear like this. They can be red, they can be blue. I've also seen them in purple before. And they're going to be color text with that is underlined. So this is a suggestion I made for a student to add the word was. We can right click on the suggestion and we can say accept or reject. Let's click accept. If you click accept, it's going to just add this word to your paper and it's just going to be part of your paper. Let's go to this suggestion. Let's say I want to maybe reject this suggestion. If you reject a suggestion, it's going to disappear. But maybe you wanted to keep that, or you accidentally click reject. You can just undo and then again right click and accept, and basically just go through your paper very carefully. Make sure that you get rid of all of your comments and you accept or reject all of your suggestions, and once you are done you can go ahead and you can do save as and maybe save your paper to who I am final and submit it to Blackboard, and that's it, you are done.